the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. And off we go from Lumen Field. And a fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. First carry now for Kenneth Walker.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way, and it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it, and boy, did they ever.
On second down, Smith. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long, and as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet, but I could promise you they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
From the shotgun, Smith. Metcalf left side, he's got it. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Gino gonna throw for it. That's gonna be intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan McMillan.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Second down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll try the right side with Williams. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. They didn't fool anyone. Tried the speed, but did not get back to the line of scrimmage. Now, a second down throw for Knicks. That one caught Devon Vele.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Here's third down and a few inches. He'll try to run for it with Williams. And he will dive into the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Denver. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on first and 10.
Hey, here we go, hey. There we go,
Now, Gino. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down, and it's an incompletion.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
Here we go, here we go.
On second down, Walker. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Hey, here we go, hey.
The tight end, Fant, in motion. Once again, it's Walker. He'll only be able to get the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. Smith. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. Third and a yard. They'll try and run it with Walker. Looking for room out on the edge. Not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down.
Hey, trio left. Slow ball, slow ball. There we go, sir.
They'll go. Smith. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And a nice... Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Throwing is Nix. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And they will finally run him down.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Back to throw is Nix. Nice run here on 2nd down inside the 5 with more options now available for 3rd and goal. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. What's his kick? Is good. And the Broncos will extend to a 10-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Smith to throw on 1st and 10. And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain. Strong. And now he loses the football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds, so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
It's another run here for Williams. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Seattle after this. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll go again with Williams. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Mims sent in motion here. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Second and goal. Is hot. What a job on the scramble. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Broncos. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception.
And once they let the quarterback out of the pocket, it just became too many options at their disposal. You got to keep him in the pocket and limit the run option. Once he's out there on the perimeter, Mike, his ability to either throw it or take it in himself, it just puts so much pressure on these coverage defenders and results in an easy touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Ready.
Working out of the gun, Smith. He's going to look deep here, looking for Lockett. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
He was looking for Marvin Mims there, and it'll bring up 2nd down. A give, and here comes Williams. He'll power it, push the pile forward. It's a gain of 2. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Now Nick's going to look to throw. He connects with Mims. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
Mike, I don't really even think this is much of a conversation. On the plus side of the 50, I think you've got to keep your offense on the field, stay aggressive, and try to maintain possession. You get field position like this, you want to make sure this drive ends with some sort of points.
They'll go for it. It's Williams. He's going to have a Broncos 1st down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the pistol, Smith. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
13 next, 13 next. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Okay, break. Cowboy 80. Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. Hey, check that. Check out.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Inside the 35. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On the give, it's Williams. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. Play action now. It's Nix. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
On 4th down, here's Nix. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Here we go.
On 1st down, here's Gino to throw. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. On 1st down is Smith. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Here's 2nd and 9.
Check 50. 59, check 59, Cobra, Cobra.
From the gun, it's Gino. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he will work his way down inside the 30, a pickup of 6. They'll come up now for second down and 4. From the shotgun, Smith. He'll get this complete to Walker. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Smith now. That is caught. He finds Walker. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Now Smith. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan McMillan. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Denver. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. And off we go from Denver. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
go Wednesday, on Wednesday.
Throwing from the start. Here's Smith. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. Smith to Smith and Jigba. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. Here's Gino. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So this was a great stress test for this defense, Mike. Everybody prepares to defend a quarterback from within the pocket. But how do you defend that quarterback when he breaks the pocket? In this case, watch everybody flow. Everybody stays with the play and maintains their assignment. They get rewarded for a chance at the interception, and he comes through with the pick.
Ready? Hawk 70. Bronco switch.
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
18 back.
On second down, it's Nix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And that is incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really... angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
What's his kick? Is good. And the Broncos are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Smith now to throw on first down. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. On second down, Smith. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. And instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. This one finds Lockett down the left side. Look him up on a second down and 8.
Hey, let's go Sunday.
Smith, RPO, and that's Lockett. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Smith. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. The tight end Fant in motion. Throwing on second down. Smith. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle. A second down throw for Smith. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Working out of the gun, Smith. That's dropped off for Walker. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. 3-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The tight end Fant in motion. Smith to throw on 1st and 10. Get that one to Charbonnet, complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. And he's into the end zone. Zach Charbonnet. Touchdown, Seahawks. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks move out to a 7-3 lead. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Okay, ready? Come on. Set. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Unlock line. Ready?
First down, it is Williams. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
60 by 6. Cougar 19. 19 Lion. Check go.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Broncos. Mims sent in motion here. Nix now on 1st and 10. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. On the carry, it's Williams. Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. Devin Witherspoon up from the secondary to make the play.
18 Cardinal, 18 Buffalo, 18. 79 Bronco. Ready.
Second down. Nix. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
On the ball now.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Third and long.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Here we go. Warrior 70. Yep.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got the tight end, Adam Troutman. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
60 Mavericks. Trap 60, trap 60. Dragon 60. Ready?
Nix gonna throw for it. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
19, Dragon, 19.
They run over center with Williams. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the 1st down.
A 1st down throw for Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
70 Rangers. Let's go now. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Let go.
Back to throw is Nix. Now he takes off. And he will score. Bo Nix. Touchdown Broncos. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go, hey. 13 in.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. Lockett brings it in out wide.
Hey, on the ball. Line.
From the shotgun, Smith. That is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Lutz for the extra point. His kick is good. Broncos will get out in front 17-7. So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A first down throw for Smith. There's the big tight end bench. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Hey, go flip her up.
From the gun, it's Gino. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
On second down, Smith. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
Now it's Williams. And that one is snuffed out. Going to lose yardage. Back to the 3.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
On second down, it's Nix. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Mims sent in motion here. Nix now to throw it here on first down. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will score. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Denver. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Broncos up their lead. It's now 24-7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Gino to throw. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Broncos
aptly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And here we go at Mile High. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Right to the air with Smith. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That is some old school brutality. An offense close to a first down, a defense that knows there's a run headed right its way. In a battle of wills, the offense gets it done.
A play fake, now Smith to throw. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Daytona! Here we go, here we go. On.
Finds Smith and Jigba. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Offense in the hurry up here.
Hey, here we go, Sunday.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Broncos have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Ready? 18 Raptors. Go!
Nix with it on 1st. He sends this one to the end zone. He's got it deep downfield. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
13 in. Check 58.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Staying with Walker. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 3rd down, Walker. And this one does not go far. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 4th down, Smith. They connect for the 1st. And he'll get it up to the 44. Working quickly here.
53, 53.
Walker on 1st down. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense up to the line fast.
Hey, 3 on left.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. He'll get this one to Brown. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
No ball, no ball. Indy. Run.
From the gun, Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
What a great fight from those blockers to keep buying him time in the pocket to find the throw. You wish that effort could have been rewarded with a completion.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Here we go. Pause. 13 next.
They're going for this. And it falls incomplete. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They kick the running back in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he gets him around 6 there. Julian Love bringing that one to an end. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. A lot of grass ahead. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in the hurry up here. Another try following the sack. Caught near the pylon. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown. He's out of bounds. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Williams is across the line for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a 13-0 lead. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, let's go Wednesday. Here we go.
Now an inside give to Walker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. We will not get another play in. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. They'll go with Walker on the counter. And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
You're sure happy with that offensively when you can hit a defense where it hurts, right in the middle of the field. And doing on the counter, just simply overpowering them with the blocking, makes it that much sweeter.
And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Go ahead. Find me an offense that won't take that type of efficiency on every snap. Listen, it was good execution, a quality game, and it moved the sticks.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Riley Moss with that tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Running with Walker again. And he'll be stopped after getting this down to the 31. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll send him over right. Oh, giving it to the wide receiver on 3rd and short. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
Check if you want. Cover. There we go.
Smith setting the throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Went way outside there trying to work that sideline, Brock. But by the time the ball had arrived, well, the defender had to knock that ball out.
I think you see my reaction in the booth every time
I do.
we see that throw, because I can close my eyes and remember the terror that I felt as a quarterback when you let that ball go and you're throwing it all the way to the boundary. There's some risk reward, and that time, well, there was no reward.
They give up the gut to Walker. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of him.
Here we go.
Receiver in motion, headed right. Walker can't push it across. They make the stand, and looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. We're trying to run it with Walker. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Shotgun snap to Smith. And oh, he got it! Interception! That's P.J. Luck. And the Broncos are stopped just outside of their own end zone after the interception.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Come on. Buffalo 18. Hawk 70. Take go.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Nix. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. That's complete inside the 35. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Well, the offense wanted to spark, and he delivered a lightning bolt. Huge gain that totally changes the tone of this drive.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Throwing here, Nix. He throws a bullet to the center of the... They connect on the deep shot. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos boat racing them to the halftime locker room. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Ooh, partner, Hiss has gotten out of hand early. That pick-6, the latest play, pushing us towards a blowout.
Yeah, everything has gone in their favor so far. You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NFL. It takes this kind of combination, right? Both in personnel and in every phase of the game.
Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now Smith coming off that pick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Smith. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Intended target there was Jackson Smith-Njigba. So their left face just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I'll tell you this, Kate. That's we got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute. Both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play call back.
Here we go, hey.
Quick pass left side. And this one doesn't go far. And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
60 back. Let's go now.
Nick's off the play action. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, I'd say some frustrations at the deficit bleeding over onto the field as they get rung up for the personal foul.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Frustration and emotion, right? You got to play with emotion, but you can't let emotion play you. And especially when you're digging out of a hole like they are.
And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Smith on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. P.J. Locke getting there for the stop. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Smith. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing is Smith. Forced out to his right. Into the hands of Walker. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2.
Ready.
And again, it's Smith. Throw caught by his running back. short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. 1st and 10 from the 41.
Dress left. There we go.
He's back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Marvin Mims now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
19 Tiger. Check. Ready.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
60 Bison. Cougar 19. 70 Lion. Low.
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Nix with it on 1st. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Set. Rocco 80. Trap 60.
Nix from the gun. That's completed right side. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Here we go. Set.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Cowboy 80. 18 Cardinal. 18. Smash. Set go.
Williams will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Nix now to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Got it. Ready? Hawk 70. Hawk. Ready?
Here's Williams. And he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score.